Welcome back to another episode of Muckbang. This is another Muckbang episode. Let's say episode of Cooking with I'm your host, Monique Gigi, and we are back with the third part to the salmon series. I guess I'll call it the salmon series, and I'll put it in there. Salmon series, part 1, 2, and 3. Because I posted videos 1 and 2 tonight, like I said I was, and so I should be uploading this one tonight. If not, it will definitely be within the next 2 days. So yes, because sometimes it's a little overloaded. You don't want to give people too much at one time. So because it's been a minute. Not that you all don't deserve that, because it's been like 6 months. I thought it was like 4 or 5, but legitimately it's been 6 months, and I'm sorry, but you know, life happens. It's okay. We're gonna go with the flow from now on. But I am back, so this is what the sandwich looks like, plated. I did end up burning the top of my bun. Everyone else's turned out fine, but mine got a little toasty, but it's okay. I'm still gonna eat it. So, oh, and this is my sunrise surprise. I made this in one of the mini episodes. I think it was like 37-ish, somewhere in there. It's one of the really short episodes, so check it out. It's a mocktail, so no actual liquor in it, but it is very good. So I'm really thirsty right now too. So anyway, and like I said, I have my tzatziki sauce because I do want to try it. And what made me want to try it is because there's goat cheese in this, and I feel like tzatziki and goat cheese just mesh well together, but we'll see. I do want to tell you guys that I did end up breaking the salmon apart. I think I mentioned it at the end of episode 49, and I shouldn't have done that, but I was in a rush and trying to hurry up and get it cooked. And what I should have done is probably let it cook another 20 to 30 minutes on medium low, in that range, and just kept it covered. I uncovered it, you guys, and burnt my little arm. The grease popped. At first I didn't think it really burned me, but it did a little bit. Thankfully, perfectly, I won't end up with any permanent scars, but we'll see. So I'm gonna take a bite. So good. Like I said, not that I haven't had it before, but every time it's really good. And there's something about a toasted brioche bun that just makes life wonderful. Okay? So, instead of, I'm just gonna do like this and see how that turns out. Okay? I feel like there's still some in my mouth. It's good, but uh-oh. I'm dropping food. That out of there. I don't know if I like it together. I don't think it's the perfect melody for this. Let me put some to the side. I'm gonna be doing lamb burgers again this week, and I do have an episode on that. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. But anyway, how have you guys been? I know this isn't a live episode like I used to do on Periscope, where you guys can talk to me, talk back. But I pray you guys are doing well. I pray you're awesome and phenomenal, and learning to love the you that you are, right where you are. Okay? That's important. You know, sometimes I think in life we strive to like be this. I want to be this, and I don't arrive until I've gotten to that point. But we need to learn to love the person we are right now, and understanding that you are where you are for a reason, whether it be that is just where God has you, or maybe some things you've done in life have put you where you are. But that's okay. You can always progress. But I think that we as human beings need to take in where we are now and be grateful. I feel like I'm in a place right now of learning to be more grateful for things that I have and more appreciative, and just taking those moments to just thank God. And also thank the people who are around me who are contributing to my life in different ways, and show them my appreciation. I think sometimes in life we feel like we're owed something. We aren't owed anything ever. I don't care if someone says they owe you something or not. Like, nobody ever has to come through on what they say they're going to do. I believe it's by God's grace that a lot of things happen for us. And so I just have been more mindful to be more appreciative of those around me, of God, and even the little small things that he's done and is doing. And I've just been like, wow, God, thank you. Thank you for life. Thank you for breath. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for letting me get, to the store and back home safely. There is so much going on in this world right now, and not that there has been a point where has not been stuff going on in the world, but just to be like, okay, taking it in and really showing God my appreciation, and like I said, just being grateful for where I am right now. I'm not where I used to be. I'm not where I'm going, but I just thank God for where I am right now. And so I pray you guys start doing the same if you haven't, and share it with somebody, because maybe somebody in your life, that you haven't talked to about it needs to hear that, Maybe so. You never know. We all need to hear it. I just stopped leaning on the table. I see it shaking the table. Remember that, guys? I did add some things to my dining room. I think I posted it somewhere, but I'm not sure. I'll probably post it on my Instagram I don't think I posted on there. I got new plates. And these are from Walmart. I couldn't pass them out. One says blessed, and the other says grateful. Like $1 or something. And they're by Better Homes and Gardens. And so I got 2 of each to set up my table. They're technically a salad plate, but I put them on top of my chargers, and it looks really good. And I'm dripping guacamole on my hand. So yeah, you guys. God is so amazing. And I know sometimes I get on here and you guys are probably like, you keep saying the same thing. But it's true. I keep learning new things. And I'm like, wow, Jesus. You really be coming through for your girl. And so I'm just appreciative. God blessed me with a talent I can use to bless others, my cooking abilities. And I'm not saying I'm the best at everything, but I strive to be at everything that, God has blessed me to do. But also knowing there's some things I can learn. There's certain things I didn't even know. And I don't know. I may never know. But that's okay. It's okay, because I am right where I'm supposed to be. Doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So, I'm just grateful and appreciative. Do you guys like goat cheese? It's so awesome to me. It's like, I could just sit there and eat goat cheese like forever. And I'm not even a big cheese person. Even after I went vegan, I don't eat cheese like I used to, but goat cheese? Baby, let me tell you, okay? Goat cheese for me? It's something quite awesome. If you haven't tried it, I suggest you do. Now, I will say, it is a little pungent. But it's good. It's very good. Very good. But you guys, I hope you guys try the sandwich. Try to make it. And like I was saying in the first part, even if you want to use this salmon, I will say this. If you do want to use this recipe for the salmon to make salmon croquettes, do not use as much butter. Please don't. Use maybe a half a stick. And that's it. And the reason I say that is because it's such a very large piece that I use. you should be good then, because you don't want your salmon croquettes super oily, buttery. Oh, this is good. Oh, I guess I can tell you guys what's in it. So there is LaCroix sparkling water. Of course, it's sparkling water. But I use the... What flavor did I use? Oh, coconut. I'm looking right at the can, like... Anyway, so I use coconut, excuse me. I put it probably about up to here. Then I put pineapple juice in here. And then I put some cherry juice. Normally I'll drop a couple cherries, but there was only one in there and I didn't feel like struggling to get it out. I did finally change my shirt. You guys, I pray to God I can get that out, because I didn't want to wear a shirt that I was scared I would get dirty. But I was like, oh, I'll be fine. And look and behold, grease popped on me, and yeah. But usually my Dr. Bronner's always comes through, so I'm gonna use that and prayerfully it will be good. But yes, you guys, yeah. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to talk about. I haven't talked to you guys in so long, and I didn't want all of these episodes to be super short. I wanted one of them, like, well, I guess all of them I was thinking like 20 minutes, but yeah, I miss you guys, and I miss talking to you all. It's been so much that's happened, and so much, you know, the Lord has allowed me to grow through, because I'm in a season of growing through things. And it's funny when God will put people out. Oh, there's grease on my lips. Well, God will put people in your life to help you grow out of things. It's just a really interesting season, and I'm grateful, as I always say. But yeah, I will say it has not been the easiest to grow out of some things. And it's funny because, like, it's funny when somebody tells you something about yourself and you're like in denial. And I'm just gonna share with you guys. Someone called me spoiled, and I was like, excuse me? Whatever do you mean? And not that all spoiledness is a bad thing, because it can be and it cannot be. But I think I was like, I don't think I was very offended. And offense is deadly sin, okay? Let's not get caught in offense. And so I was talking to my other mother, Miss Nicole, and I was telling her what this person said to me, and I was just like, I just can't believe this, and how dare they, and blah, 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 this and that. And I was just like, that's absolutely not true. And she was kind of quiet at first and let me finish my little rant. And she was like, no, it is true. But it's not all bad, but it is true. And I was like, oh, what? And in that, God was teaching me some things about myself, and how I like to get my way all the time. And not that I don't know that of course doesn't happen, but I think in certain situations with certain people, I definitely expect to, I expect for things to go the way I like for them to go. And I'm very particular about certain things. And yes. And I can be very rigid when it comes to certain things. And so God was like trying to prune me of those things. And so I was just like sitting there like, what? Like me? And I really had to sit there and process and think. And in that, I realized that in times I haven't gotten my way, how I've, oh no, how I've acted towards people. I have guacamole on my shirt. How I've acted towards people is not okay. And like, I had to repent and actually go apologize to a few people. Oh, excuse me. And that was like, it's funny because it wasn't even tough. That's how I know God is growing me up through some things. Because in the past, I would have been like, oh, I can't believe. It was like immediate conviction once I realized, like, yo, you've done this stuff and you're doing this stuff and it's not okay. And I I was just like, dang, like I felt so bad. But it was like, okay, God has shown you something, and now you can take the right steps to correct the behavior and making sure you're more conscious of not doing those things again. Because like I was telling her like fits, and I was just like, what, me? And not fits in like, you know, yelling or anything like that, but just my demeanor changes. I like I said, I can be very prude. Like, excuse me, well, you better fix it. And I mean right now. And that's not okay. You know, the Bible says through loving kindness have I drawn thee. And so I need to, even in my responses and responding and not reacting, respond accordingly, respond appropriately, regardless if something goes my way or not, regardless if, you know, I'm in charge of something and, you know, a certain person do something a certain way, I still have to respond accordingly and be who Christ has called for me to be at all times. And not that I've ever, you know, cussed anybody out in that regard, you know, pertaining to these situations, or like acted a fool, but you can definitely tell I was displeased. So, you know, even in that, learning that, okay, you need to be Christ-like. You need to respond accordingly and respond in love, even if it's correction in love, you know. So I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm coming out of some old ways. And it is very interesting. I will say that. And so overall, I'm very grateful though, because I don't want to be any way that Christ has not called for me to be. I don't want to be any way that could, you know, hinder or stop someone else from growing or deter them from wanting to know Christ because I responded inappropriately or was a way that God has not called for me to be. So I'm grateful. I keep saying it. I'm grateful. I am. But yeah, it's been a great journey, and I'm happy with my progress. I'm interested to know what else God, you know, wants to prune and pick away and help me to grow in those areas. So yeah, it's been great. It's been great. It's getting cold now. We're supposed to get snow where I am sometime this week. Oh yeah, it's my birthday week. I'm not gonna tell my age. I probably will though. I don't know. I know some of you know my age. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm just excited. I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited for growth. I'm excited for change. I'm excited for all the Lord is doing. You know, and just the new season that is upon us. And not saying season as in, you know, the physical, you know, the season, spring, summer, winter, fall, but just, you know, the new things God is doing, and it excites me. And I'm excited to go wherever he's leading, you know. So I just pray that all of us will be in a place to go wherever God is leading us, to not say no, to not, you know, fuss and complain the whole way. Because a lot of times when we do that, you get to, you know, let's say point G, and you're like, oh, I didn't take it in. Yeah, I got here, but I didn't take any of the good stuff in. You know, I just arrived, but I complained the whole time. It's like going on a trip when you're a kid. We there, and you didn't take the time to like play games with your family and talk to your family, you know, and enjoy the trip itself. And it's like, even though you might have been a little bit uncomfortable in the backseat with your other siblings, you know, it's still God wanted you to get some things. He wants you to glean some things from those situations. So I just pray that all of us are more mindful to glean and to allow God to do whatever he wants to do in our lives and take it all in. And I'm being more mindful of not complaining through it all. Okay? That is my lesson, my biggest lesson for the last couple of months, is not to complain through it all, just to take it in and allow my perspective to be changed, and to continually say thank you to those around me, but especially into the Lord, because he doesn't have to do any of the stuff that he does for us. So yeah, we're about at 20 minutes. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm not sure what the next episode of Cooking with Love is going to be. I think I'm going to finally post the old episodes I recorded back in May, I think it was May. It's 2 of them, I believe I have. I think they need some light editing, and I'm gonna post them. So if you see me looking different and it sounds like I'm talking about things that have previously happened, that is what is happening. They are old episodes that I did not post yet. Like I said, I believe it's 2 of them. So yeah, but that concludes this mukbang episode. I pray that something I said blessed you, or if something I said someone else needs, please share it with them. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love talking to you guys. Oh, I haven't even done this in any of the episodes. My Instagram is GigiLux, GigiLuxe. I do have a Facebook for Cooking with Love. It's COOKIN apostrophe with love. Cooking with Love, not ING. That is there, and I think that's it. I said please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you ever have questions about any stuff that I've cooked, you can message me, leave a comment on YouTube, or you can message me on my Instagram. If I'm on there, I will respond to you. But yeah, even if you tweaked a recipe and did something different, let me know. I like to see pictures. Listen, I love food. Hungry or not, I love food. I love talking about food. So you guys, let me know. I pray this episode blessed you. I pray that all of us allow God to grow us up in this season and prune and pick out all the things that we need to let go. And I pray that we grow in not complaining. I'm talking to myself. And just allowing God to do whatever God wants to do in our lives. I pray you guys have an amazing night. It's nighttime now here. But whenever you watch this, I pray you have a great day. And I am shaking the table unintentionally. I gotta stop doing that. Love you guys. Bye.